Alright, this is just going to be a really quick updates video. Major updates, urgent updates as something's going to come up for later today. I'm talking about like to where, supposedly it was supposed to be me, Eugene, and Russ that was supposed to celebrate their birthdays, later today. And, it turns out that it's not going to happen because it turns out that there's a good chance that I'm gonna have to be doing some major helping around the house for as far as moving some stuff for later on. However, though, for the sake of my ongoing streak, I have to check if it's 44 already. I think it's 43 or 44. I could be wrong, but in terms of my ongoing historic streak, I'm still going to make it happen, but I have an alternative plan. So, I just got off on the phone with my guy Eugene, and I already told him what's going on and all that. And, as far as the shoot-around game, that one's supposed to be for me, Russ, and Eugene, and my home court as a home game. That one's going to get canceled because of the fact that I got to be doing some major helping around the house for later on. So it's going to be some moving around, some for the sake of tomorrow, where the AC is going to be fixed by one of our plumbers. And so in terms of the what's happening, I know it's going to sound like a lot about what I'm going to say here because I'm right about to head to my dump. So the Chili's pan will happen next week, where I would be celebrating both their birthdays, Russ and Eugene at the same time, and then I'll figure out with Ray's, and I know a boss is going to be coming up. His is mid-October, toward mid-October. So, I don't want to get into too much detail here, but for the most part, I'm going to have to keep this hangout short, and it may just be Eugene in the meantime. So it's me and Eugene. Whatever we do in a really short period of time, as long as I can keep my streak going with friends or more, right? It's already been 3 years, and I'm still going to keep this going. Yes, it's a weekday, so I'm still going to make that plan happen. But as far as the shoot-around game, I'm still going to do the one on my lunch break today. That's the one for the Pearl Jane one. Repeat of Pearl Jane's birthday. That's in Cedar Glen Park, so that's the last road game. I'm going to take care of that. But as far as the shoot-around game with me, Russ, and Eugene, I don't know if I'm still going to be able to make that happen. Who knows if I still will. It's it's a risk at this point because I don't even know if I want to be able to make that happen. But I am seeing those guys next week. So for the sake of this regular season, I know that I know for sure that it is supposed to end this week, but they might have to be extended because after today's game, which is in Cedar Glen, that's the last road game. I'll have, I think, 3 more. Hold on, I can't count from the top of my head right now. I think I have 4 home games to go. No, excuse me, I think I have 3 more left. So that being said, it might have to extend to next week, and then the bird season tournament might not start until maybe in the the following week, which will probably be in the middle of October. So we'll see. Let me talk it out with Russ and Eugene to see if we can make that as the last game of the my 2025 shoot-around season, which may not be until the following week, which is the week from the 5th through the 11th. So it might have to make that game happen if we're going to extend the regular season to where it may end there. So we'll have to see what's up. I know I have more to say, but this is a quick updates video, and I just got off on the phone with Eugene. I already talking about the plans for doing celebrating both Russ and Eugene's birthdays going to the next week. So that being said, I got more content to drop. So peace out.